When creating a newsletter, firstly have the content ready to go. So I've just got that on a Pages document that I have just created. We then go into our Google Apps, and then in the top menu bar, click on the More, which opens up a drop-down menu, and select Mailchimp, which will automatically log you into where we send our newsletters from. So to create a new campaign, which is what our newsletters are called, they're called campaigns, we can just do it on the side here. You can go to the menu up here as well. It's just easy just to start from the edge here. So I'm going to create a regular campaign, which is in HTML. Now, selecting the list of where we would like the campaign sent to, I'm sending it to the Matt Church newsletter list, as this is a Tuesday newsletter. So I would like to send this to the entire list. Now, to name our campaign, I am going to call it, I have the title at the top here. So I'm going to name the campaign. Now, this top box here is for our internal use. So what I'm also going to do is add in the date of when it's planned to be sent, just so it's really easy to find it when I've got several on the go. When sending our newsletters, we also have this newsletter at the beginning of the subject field, so everyone can clearly define when they receive their emails into their inbox that it is a newsletter from Matt Church. I also changed this reply to email to matt@mattchurch.com. I don't personalise the to field, as we've discovered that helps spam filters to block the emails going through. I will auto-tweet the campaign, and I'm just going to add in here the subject field, and I'm going to auto-post this to Facebook, and I'm adding it to Matt's profile as well as the Thought Leaders fan page. In the advanced options down here, there are several additional things that you can to know about. You can authenticate the campaign. I always leave this selected as it helps to eliminate it being blocked in spam filters. So I just leave that ticked. Once you're happy that your spelling is correct in these, you've got the correct date for sending of the newsletter, correct from person, which is Matt Church, and email. That doesn't actually... sorry. What I was going to say was that's the email address that they'll see that it comes from, and when they hit reply, that's exactly where it goes to. So we're clicking on next. Then we select our template. So it's either a basic template, designer, code your own, my templates, or import. For our newsletters, I use this box, the my templates. So I'm just going to select this. Now, with our three different newsletters that we send out weekly, there's a thought leadership, a speakership, and a white paper. So this particular one is a Matt Church thought leadership header. So I'm going to select this template here. So opening this up, you can see last week's newsletter is in here, the last Thought Leadership newsletter that was sent. I always save over the top, just helps to keep some of these a little bit relevant. So I'm going to click on, there are several different elements. First one is this box up here. Now I generally use the first paragraph of the actual newsletter to add into here. Now this part, which is at the very top of the newsletter that comes through, generally comes through as a preview in your inbox or in Facebook, and so it's really important that this gets updated each week. And also it's important that you get the wording correct. So I'm just going to use this very first paragraph. It doesn't need to be long, it needs to be kept short and sweet so that it does fit into everyone's preview screen. Now you can see when I've pasted it, when you paste it from any document, it does reformat in a different way. So I want to clear the styles and select Verdana and click on Save. We've got the correct banner here, so I'm not going to amend that. I'm going to edit the body here, and then we're going to edit these columns on the right hand side. So clicking on edit, I'm going to leave the Matt's signature and the Facebook, Twitter and the share on my blog because those actually don't change, and rather than re-upload them, I will just leave them as is. I will then go to my document and copy the body, and then of course redo the subject field. Sometimes I find it easier, rather than fiddling with the template and the fonts, to just paste it in here and just overtype the heading. Next I want to format this a little bit, but before I do that I'm just going to remove this formatting. So by doing that I go to Clear Styles, then I add in the font, which is Verdana. So then it goes to the standard font that we do use for the actual newsletters. I'm just going to tidy all of this up. And I'm going to now spend a little bit of time just going over and completely giving it a full-on tidy over.